Dilireba brought her cousin to debut, but her cousin made arrogant remarks. Dilireba's response showed her high emotional intelligence. Dilireba has a very good appearance, but when she was young, her grades were not particularly good. At that time, she had a relative who was teaching. Dilireba's parents sent her to a relative's home to take care of her. Relatives usually give Dilireba tutoring lessons after school, and they also help her check and fill in her gaps during winter and summer vacations. The Dilireba family is very grateful to this relative, and the relationship between the two families has always been very good. Later, Dilireba entered the entertainment industry. Not only did he become famous, but he also made a lot of money. Seeing that Dilireba had paved the way for becoming an actress, relatives approached Dilireba's parents and wanted Dilireba to bring his daughter, who was Dilireba's cousin, into the entertainment industry to become a star. When her parents told Dilireba about this matter, Dilireba picked her cousin up without saying a word, and then started taking her to brush her face in the circle. Although Dilireba introduced her cousin to many people, these people were trying to save Dilireba's face and added the contact information as needed. After adding it, there was no follow-up. Even if there was contact, it was through her cousin. Dilireba's thing. As a result, my cousin felt very irritable, and later she simply lay down. I thought that with my appearance, it would be a good choice to marry into a rich family in the future. My cousin actually met a rich second-generation shopping mall through Dilireba. I met Dilireba through my friends when I bought Super, and later met my cousin through Dilireba. After the divorce, Macho pursued his cousin seriously for a while, but his cousin felt that things at Macho's family were not yet clear and the marriage was not complete, so he refused to have in-depth communication for fear of trouble. The reason why my cousin refused to buy supermarkets actually had other considerations. Because Dilireba clearly told her that she would be given the opportunity to leave the country and would take her with her to teach her acting during filming. The contract for recording the variety show clearly required the program team to give my cousin the opportunity to go abroad, and the program team agreed to this. With Dilireba's arrangements, it is still very possible for my cousin to enter the entertainment industry and become an artist, so before becoming an artist, it is better to try not to leave any negative information. However, during the recording of the variety show, my cousin said a lot of cruel words. She said that Dilireba is just lucky, and the level of the two is actually not much different. Dilireba's advantage is that she is a little older than herself. If she were a little older, she might have brought Dilireba to participate in variety shows and paved the way for her to debut. The program team saw that my cousin was dissatisfied and started talking. Everyone was shocked. You must know that Dilireba owes a lot of favors to bring this relative out, but this cousin not only does not appreciate it, but also takes it for granted, which is really weird. However, Dilireba did not mind what her cousin said, and instead actively interacted and cooperated with her cousin. He said that if he hadn't been a little older, it would have been really possible that his cousin had brought him into the industry. Although Dilireba didn't mind, the program team was not stupid and directly deleted these conversations during the post-production process for fear of causing unnecessary trouble. Although the cousin offended Dilireba, Dilireba didn't mind at all. Even when she signed a major heroine drama, she helped her cousin get a small role. Although the role was not very important, there are a lot of lines, and it's also a good exercise. Dilireba was willing to help this cousin. In addition to the blood relationship, in fact, it is mainly because Dilireba is more grateful. The companionship of her cousin and the care of her relatives when she was young made her unable to let go of this family relationship. Dilireba was not like those celebrities who have to keep a distance from their past friends and relatives after entering the industry. Although she is a celebrity, she has flesh and blood and emotions. This is also the reason why Dilireba can gain so many fans. What do you think?